Swipe up. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody today? 57.60. There was two different prices, 57.60 and 57.70. Hello, Sammy. How are you? Good. I'm good. Good. Good to hear. Thank you. Yeah. We'll see you. Thank you. Alright, trying to get my phone going on here. Good morning, James. Alright. I don't know why my phone won't go. You got Wi-Fi? Good morning, Gio. How are you? Hang on, I gotta turn my other phone off and on here. Something's acting weird on me, so. It's Friday, right? Thank God it's Friday. I like that. Dave DeGrunt. Hello, Dave DeGrunt. Good morning. John Allen, good morning from New Hampshire. New Hampshire. You know, that's a state I've never been to. I've never been to New Hampshire. Rhode Island. Where have I been? I've been to New York. Martha's Vineyard. I think, where's Martha's Vineyard? Nice hat. You like that? Yes. Good morning, Craig Wheeland. I see the football game's on. I got a T. Higgins. I just picked up T. Higgins from the Bengals. He scored me a few points already, but I think they just had to punt. So. Cheap phones suck. Don't ever buy cheap phones. I'm so happy I bought an iPhone. Yeah, other phones are good, but sometimes this thing needs to be shut off and then turned back on to work properly. Here we go. We're almost there. Now we're there. Who did I miss? Alan Collins, nice hat. That's who said that. Ricky USA, good morning. Dave Gio, Valipago, James Crabble. So, what's everybody doing today? Anything special on a Thursday night? You're watching football, you hanging out? What time it is where you guys are at? I know it's about 9 a.m. here. I think that makes it 8 p.m. in Minnesota, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. What would that be? 6 p.m. on the California time on the West Coast. So I think I got all those right. 6 p.m. James. All right. I have no clue what Hawaii would be, but maybe we'll get Maloha Man on here in a little bit. Still recovering from a leg injury. We will be back again soon. James D. Hart. James, you had a what? A leg injury? You were here, I think, right? Or did you not make it to Angeles again? Or did you get hurt here? Man, that's not fun. You don't want to get hurt here. San Diego. James is, yep, good. See, I knew my time zones. I don't think we have a one time zone here, and I know it's been getting darker a lot earlier. It gets dark at like 5:30 here. I don't like when it gets dark early, but there again, it only fluctuates about an hour here. Somewhere from like 5:30 to 6:30 it gets dark here. Minnesota, it used to get dark, at 10 or 10:30 in the summer, so. Took a week off and rented a house here to see the mountains turn color. Oh, nice, John. I always like the changing of the leaves. Yeah. Then you knew it's inevitable that the next season is upon you. And we all know what that is. A big-ass waste of time. Snow. Snow and cold and shit. I think we've talked about this before. My grandpa used to go out on Thanksgiving every year. We lived next door to my grandpa on a lake. He would go ice fishing. He'd go out testing the ice. We always thought he was going to fall through, but he'd be testing it in front of him. But it was like religious, you know, that he could go ice fishing on Thanksgiving. Some winters it doesn't freeze over till well after Thanksgiving these years. Global warming or whatever. Crazy. California has no clue what I'm talking about, unless you visited a northern state or a state where it gets snowy and cold. I know you got areas of California that probably see snow and cold, but not for 5 months of the year. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's a waste of time. Fall is the best season in the U.S. I like the fall as well, absolutely. I like the cooler temperatures. It feels pretty good right now. I think we're finally into our good temperature time. Rainy season, I'm not going to say it's over because it keeps freaking raining all the time yet. At least we're not having any more typhoon warnings. We got them damn earthquakes that are happening everywhere, but that's a whole other monkey in itself. The great Chubby Chubs. There's regular guy, Scotty Boy. Scotty Boy, are you doing your vlogs every day, Scotty Boy? I can't keep up. You've been doing a lot of lives and you've been doing a lot of videos. That's good. It's a lot of work. Morning from Nha Trang, Vietnam. Steve's in the house. Hello, Steve. I'll be in Angeles soon and staying for a few months. Well, good for you. Scotty's coming for a few months. We'll get you on the live. We'll do some live here together. That'll be fun. We might have to come down at the nighttime. I'll do a nighttime too, which would make it mornings in the States, but I think that would be fun. You can do one, I'll do one. We'll bounce back and forth. Chubs, I'll be in Angeles. Oh, we just read that one. Roy G.J. 3152. Morning, Chad, the group that brought Atlantis and Dollhouse. Are they affiliated with Scorebirds? I missed the swimsuit competition. No, the gentleman who's taken that over used to be part of Wolfpack, and he's trying to get away from Wolfpack, I believe. His name's Steve. So he wants those two bars. I thought he had something to do with Carousel, but Carousel, I believe, is still Wolfpack. But he wants to take over and run Atlantis and Dollhouse by himself. I could be wrong, but I believe that is the lowdown on it all. And it should be this week that we go into Atlantis and do a tour of the place. And then also there will be going in to spend some money on the girls. And our friend Nick had sent me some cash to do that a while back. So, yeah, looking forward to it. California has 3 months of bad weather. Minnesota has 3 of good. Yeah, that's about right, Dave. You're absolutely right there. Minnesota has about 3 good. That's why everybody is out and having a good time in the States. In the middle of summer when the days are the longest. It works out rather well. But again, like I said, winter is a waste of time. Chubbs is the man, Biotrog. Hello. Where are you at, Bio? Live stream together is a deal. Right on, regular guy. When are you thinking of coming? You got any dates in mind? I've been researching where I want to go travel to on Luzon. I was looking at La Union. Has anybody been to La Union, San Juan? That's a definite hit. Looks like a surfing town. Looks like a great place. The videos I was watching, boy, it's a lot younger crowd, which will be exciting to see. A lot of Filipino. I think it's a Filipino vacation spot, so that'll be exciting. Wayward, good morning, Wayward. How are you? Dodgers win again, 1 game away from clinching another pennant. Wow, Dodgers are dominant. Yeah, good for them. I've always liked the Dodgers. Bruce Davis, hello chat everyone, good morning, good evening, yes. Adrian Smith, hello, Dodgers just won. Oh, there he is. I got something wrong in my video. Neil's TV is not a projection TV, it is an LCD. LED? LED. How big? 4.5? 4.5. This is the owner of Phillies, everyone. This is Neil. Yeah. You know, when I was editing, I caught that and I thought, if I could take out the word projection, I tried, but it wouldn't sound right. So, yeah. Good to see you, Neil. Thank you. That's fun. Very appreciative. His daughter is the Natalie that was here last Monday, Friday at Nat's Vlogs. We haven't seen her since. She's gained, I don't know, 20 some subscribers I think since, but now it's up to her to do the work. And that's half the battle. That's most of the battle. Dodgers won, up 3-0. Adrian Smith, awesome. That's your team, isn't it, Adrian? SoCal. Bruce Davis, hell yeah, go Dodgers, let's go. Happy being a Dodgers fan. Go, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a shout out for somebody here. Refresh us. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? Are you retired? Go ahead.
I'm Daryl Coons, retired, and I'm out of Montana, Eastern Montana.
Yes.
Doing a shout out to Tim and Ruth over in Washington State.
Washington State.
Doing a shout out to Chris and Tess over in Virginia.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
just got back on the 9th.
Yeah. How long are you here for this time?
A good 6 months. I have an apartment now.
Yeah.
So, I'm making baby steps to move over here permanently.
Okay. So you must like the area.
Oh, yeah.
Good. All right.
You bet.
Are these people watching, or they're gonna watch? Or you'll forward them the.
I think they're watching.
Okay.
I think they're watching your every week. You know.
Yes.
So anyway, we'll see. You know.
Yeah, we'll see if they say something.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Maybe they'll text me or something like that. So.
Perfect.
Okay. Hey,
all right.
good
Thank
seeing
you. Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's the score of the football game, you guys? I like that when people stop by and give shout outs and say hello to people. That's good. That means the other end is also going to be watching. My voice is so much better now. I can actually talk a little louder and quieter and whatever and not cough. I think I can even laugh and not cough now. General Luna is the place for surfing. General Luna. I'm in Los Angeles, California, chumps, trying to get out into the Southeast Asia part of the world. Okay, Los Angeles. My cousin, I believe, just moved away from there. He was a stuntman, actor there for a while, did bit parts in all kinds of movies. I think he's finally given up the ghost and moved to, I don't know where he moved to. He got the hell out of California. He had enough. He loved it. He did well, but gone. It's time to slow it down. Ugly Mirror are happy Dodger winners. Bruce Davis. Good morning, Jeff. Robert McMahon. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday morning or evening, whatever it is for you there. What are Chubbs Dubs? I'm from California, Redondo Beach. I don't have a clue of what you're talking about. You are absolutely right. Pretty much 70 to 75 degrees year round. Boy, I saw a video like I touched on last week. Man, it was in San Francisco. It was a car show. So awesome. The weather was impressive as hell. Awesome. I loved it. I would really enjoy that weather there. I think I'd really enjoy California. I've been there a couple times, but that's about as much as I got to. Happy Friday in the Philippines. Ace Frehley dead at 74. Wow, Kiss. Ace Frehley, I believe, is Kiss, right? Ace Frehley. Gene Simmons. Ace Frehley, I think so. Good morning. Good morning. Professor's on. Hello, Professor. I think I already said good morning. Just did a video on shots required to travel to the Philippines. I got over 2,000 views, just other than 300 views on the logarithm and raise. Nice. I remember doing those shots. I think I called myself a pincushion. I did a bunch of them. Happy days. You got your shirt done. Yeah, with the Fonzie. You happy with it? Yep.
One of the best programs.
Yes. Back in the day.
Especially when Robin Williams turned up.
What was
From Orton.
I just heard something. There was a show that Fonzie turned it down. I can't remember what the show was though. It became very popular, and Fonzie always regretted not taking that part. I can't remember what the movie or the show was though. Yeah, my shots. I remember doing hepatitis A, B, C, E, G. I took pills for malaria, which once I got here, I dropped those because there's no mosquitoes here. There may be in the province. What shots were you talking about where you were? Let us know again here if you would. Jeannie Cruz, good morning. 10-0 Steelers are up. Man, I need a touchdown out of my T. Higgins there. Okay, see you. Thank you. Rabies shots. Yeah, I didn't do the rabies shots. They had brought that up. I think that's like a 4-shot series or something. I wasn't too concerned from when I was watching things. Yes, there are a lot of stray dogs and cats and craziness going on here, but I didn't do the rabies. Man, it's been so long. I don't quite remember. Japanese encephalitis, I think, was one. I know there was a big series of them. Shingles, I had taken care of shingles before that. The others are recommended for whether you're in rural or urban. There's a lot of them. If you want to know, just check out. There you go. There we go. Just check out his video, you guys. Check out his video. It's good to be precautionary. In fact, I went through a traveling consultation with my doctor I had at the time. They bring up where you're going to go, like he had said. And we ruled out some and we ruled in some. Which ones I should take care of and which ones I shouldn't. And again, I was on an anti-anxiety depression pill when I came here. After being here several months, I dropped all the pills. I'm not on any medications any longer. And I feel, better than I ever did back then. I get a little backache now and then. It's just because I have a little belly. And I should be working out, which I need to start doing. I need to walk more religiously. I'm thinking about going to a gym here just to exercise, get back into better shape. Because like I said, I want to travel. I want to be able to hike. I want to go climb Mount Orion here. Our SoCal weather in October is probably the nicest month of the year. Wow. So cool. I mean, your sunshine in that car show video I was watching. Everything was so clear. And it wasn't just the camera, it's just impressive there. The sun and the light and the trees and the colors in that video, everything was just so vibrant and it was so clean. California, when I was in college and I was acting and I was doing some main stage appearances, a friend and I had talked about moving to California and becoming superstar actors. How many people do the same? How many people think they're going to be the next Tom Cruise or Tom Hanks or Chevy Chase or whatever back in the day that were popular? I ended up partying too much and going up north in Minnesota to continue my college education, because when I was in the cities and going to college, I was too close to all my friends. Too many distractions. So I had to peel away, move 2 hours away so that I could get through my education and really buckle down. That friend I was talking about did go to California. He never became a Chevy Chase or anything. He ended up in, I believe, New Mexico. working on the power lines. You know, the high power lines. I think he ended up making a lot of money. I think they would bring him in by helicopter and lower him down to do some updates or upgrades or something on those high power lines in New Mexico. It's funny how life changes as you grow older and your aspirations and dreams, and you're so excited to think you're going to be the next superstar actor, doesn't pan out. For me, it finished college, moved on with Best Buy, met women, a woman, ended up marrying her and stepfathering for a while. He just went to work on those high lines. So crazy. Life is what you make of it. I wish I knew that I could achieve any dream that I set my mind to, because I probably would have been the next Chevy Chase. Not a Tom Cruise, Chevy Chase. Stray cats, dogs, bats, mosquitoes, and many animals are spreads of disease. Yes. Yes, they do. Round is a shape. Slapshot Samurai. Round is a shape. Yes. Not sure what you were referring to. I probably said something and I can't even remember what I said. I just get rambling. Oh, hey, why are we always looking at me here? Hang on. Let me get these girls, let them get across the street. Somebody stepped in last week and said, can you blur me? And it was a bitch to do some editing on YouTube Editor. It wasn't hard, but it took about 6 hours for my live here to render enough that I could actually make some changes in the video. So if that gentleman's watching, I'm sorry that it took so long, but I did take and cut out, or I blurred you. I think I blurred you. So there is a way to do it. It's just not going to happen right away. My wife wants me to wake up at 5 a.m. and go jogging to get into shape so early. Haven't had to wake up that early since military. Yeah, hell's no. Sometimes I'm still up at 5 a.m. and I haven't gone to sleep yet. That's good nap time there. Bruce Willis, Genie Cruise. Remember that? That was what you had called me back in the day when you had sent some money for me and Ann and Adrian to go eat. We went and ate at Amigos. I remember that joke. Looked like Bruce Willis. I've got a lot of those. Bruce Willis and Jason Statham's and a couple ESPN broadcasters and some other stuff. I think everybody looks like somebody somewhere along the line. Chuck W. Good morning, Chuck W. How are you today? Where you at, Chuck? I'll never remember, but it's good for other people in the chat to conversationalize. If you throw out where you're at, hell, some of you might be neighbors. Bruce Willis of Walking Street. Yes, that was it. Bruce Willis of Walking Street. Somewhere someone looks like me. Yes. My sister will send me pictures now and then. I ran into a guy, I thought it was you. Yeah, I look at it and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not even close. But other people see some things that I don't see, so. Mountains of West Virginia. Nice. I like mountains. Minnesota doesn't have enough mountains. It's got a few ski resorts, but that's like a 15-minute chairlift ride up and like a 2-minute ski down. That's about as big a mountain as we get. Where I went to school in Duluth, Minnesota, that was pretty. It's built on a hillside, and that got interesting in the winters. I found out halfway through my college education that a lot of those streets were heated. They had heated pipes, water pipes underground to melt the snow on the streets. So I didn't know that. I always wondered, how does that snow melt so fast? That was in like the city portion. You get a little further away from the main city and then it was up to you. slip and slide time. "40 miles east of North Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota, east." So Fargo, that's almost like, I don't know, where's Fargo at? That's almost like Minnesota border. "I traveled to California to become a screenwriter, spent 2 years at it, but no money, harsh life, decided to move to Korea to be a teacher, 12 years, great decision." Oh my God, Macdo's in the house. Macdo's, swinging through.
What up?
Who do you got to say hi to today, Macdo? Sit down, Chin.
My daughter loved the
Yeah,
double chin, you know.
Double chin.
Can I get coffee?
Can I get a coffee as well?
And water?
I think that does.
Mineral service?
I do need one.
Same thing.
Oh my God, you're on the live. Sorry. You better say hi now. Everybody saw you. Come on, get in here. Hey, there we go. What's your name? Esther, everyone. We know that. That's Esther, the shy one.
It's a big one, Esther.
Yes.
Huh? Yeah, and coffee.
And coffee, yes. Yes. All right. Esther, you see how crazy shy she is? I love that. When they get shy like that.
Do food reviews on here?
Food reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go to Ollie's.
Ollie's Burgers. You know, I went there. We've been there a couple times. Mike Foodie, who's not on yet, I don't think. I don't mind the burgers. But you didn't like it? Okay.
I went there when they had the one over there and
Yeah, the further away.
Great Friendship.
Yeah.
It was good because it's a big burger, right? This
Yes.
one was like a great big giant bun
Yes.
with a little bitty piece of meat like this with smothered in cheese.
Yes.
No onion, no pickle.
No onion. Oh, really? This one over here isn't very busy either. Could be the issue. Outside, cats running around. Yeah.
I mean, the place we ate to the one when it was. Oh, my friend's got a house out there. Warren, hi Warren, if you're there.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, they give you like little plastic gloves
Yeah.
to wear to eat the burger because it's so big and messy. That's
You're gonna
the way
be,
I like it.
yes,
you know?
yes, yes.
But the other day, man, it was a no-go.
Ricky says bald guys all look alike. Absolutely. Calbo. I get that a lot. The kids around here like calling us baldies Calbo. Not a problem. I'm at home in Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada. Mike Foodie, there he is. Mike, didn't we go to Ollie's Burgers together? Janine and you and whoever's, your son. I liked it. I don't remember if you liked it or not. Hershey, Pennsylvania, Slapshot. There you go. There he is. I've been to that museum there. Hershey, Pennsylvania. I've been to the DuPont. What's that DuPont tour place or that DuPont estate right there as well? That was very interesting. My aunt who came down from New York and my mother had flown out to Delaware. We went to Pennsylvania to the DuPont estate. Hello. DuPont, I think their beginnings were in gunpowder. So this estate, the house that we toured, the walls were 4 feet thick of concrete in case shit blew up. And believe me, shit blew up a lot there. I was impressed. I like those kind of tours like that. The DuPont estates. The DuPonts were very wealthy back in the day. It was a very cool tour, hearing all that. And sometimes those families that have that much money go a little crazy. And if you know anything about the DuPonts, there was that one son who sponsored a bunch of like Olympic athletes, ended up falling in love with one of the guys and jealous. And I think he even killed him. Pulled up one day and shot him dead. I forget the name and all that, but yes. Oh, I got waters and coffees and shit happening all over the place right now. My ex used to run every morning. I was disappointed she kept coming back. Chuck, I love that. That's a good line there. Damn, that's a good one. My Philippine has been in the U.S. 11 years. Wow. Yeah, Chuck, that's a good one. That's the best one all day. That's a zinger. 10-7. Who scored that touchdown for the Bengals? Does anybody know? The couple who wore the Seattle Kraken gear. The Olympics, Lacey. My house is on the border of those cities. Okay. My wife got a house in Valencia, close to Dumaguete. Yeah, there's a Larry from Valencia that's up and around here often. Sounds like Rodney Dangerfield joke. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Me and my son both married a Filipina. Wow, that's impressive. I'm here, I think. You think? Let me steal some of your milk. Milk. What do you got? Sweet and low or some shit there? Everybody steals these. Equal. Equal.
Artificial sweetener.
I don't use any sugar or anything. I'm just more of a turn it from black to.
A man's man when he drinks coffee, right?
Yeah.
When you do put milk in, they always it's almost full of top already, right?
They don't leave in your room. I know. Magandang umaga dyan and everyone. Kylene. Hello, Kylene. Good morning. Professor, when I got here this morning, there was some babbling dude over here. Drunk as a goat already. Man, I'm glad he left. That was annoying as shit. I don't understand it. I guess because I've been sober for 20 years, but man, I don't know. Glad he's gone. I'm a cue ball guy too. Nice. Ball Calbo. Turbo Timmy. I can actually wear a hat and not overheat right now. Temperature's so good. What's the temperature? Do you know?
Right now?
Yeah. Well, put him to work.
Nice.
It's nice.
Nice.
Good morning, Professor. Bengals 7, Ronald. Okay. Ollie's was delicious. I remember they forgot one of our orders. That's right. Yeah, see, they're a little disorganized over there. That's what the issue was.
Believe that. Weather app says 85.
85? No, there's no 85 right now. A lot of shit going on at the racetrack this weekend, you guys. There's a Cars and Coffee at the parade grounds. Cars and Coffee at the parade grounds. I'm going to try to be there at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And I think at about 8 or 8:30 they leave and they do the Tour de Elegance. Tour de Elegance. Whatever, however you say it. They're going to be driving over to the racetrack, so I hope there's a lot of cars. This sounds like an organized car event, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah? It sounds like it was invite only, so it makes me think that there's going to be some extremely nice vehicles, some exotics, some classics. Saturday night. Raymond, are you out there? Raymond, I know we had talked about dinner and maybe going to XS. I was right about the car show. Going to be at the parade grounds at Saturday night, 4 to 11. Not at the parade grounds, I'm sorry, at the racetrack, 4 to 11. The 80s, I think it's the 90s classics, or 80s and 90s classics. So we're going to have to postpone the bar hopping this weekend. We might have to make it a different night. And I'm going to be dead tired if I go to the Cars and Coffee at 7 a.m. and I end up wrapping my day up at 11 p.m. out at the racetrack. I'm not going to want to go sit and cuddle and pet and, well, maybe. Kind of puts a smile on my face, doesn't it? Some beautiful women. So we'll rehash this when Raymond comes back on. Mayor Raymond's probably still sleeping. Adrian's probably sending him a text right now saying, Chad's talking about you. What is going on around here? Chubbs, when I visited Thailand years ago, I was advised to drink only bottled water, even for brushing my teeth. Is it the same in the Philippines? Yeah, when you first get here, I would advise drinking bottled water because you can't trust the ice cubes and you never know what's going on and you don't want to get sick. There's a gentleman that lives in my building, Larry. Larry's here for 4 months. He's all sick right now. He's got diarrhea blowing up. And he is under the weather to beat the bands. That's why he's not here this morning. He's feeling terrible. So you don't want to come here and get diarrhea for a week or a half a week or whatever. If you're only here for 2 weeks, that's just a shitty situation.
Good burn.
That's my attempt. Oh my God, I got a cough because I laughed. It's still hanging on. So yes, drink bottled water. But if you're gonna live here, you might want to try to get used to it. Not that I do brush my teeth with tap water now. I don't swallow it. I'm sure it affects me a little bit, but I don't get the shits like I used to. That was like once a month I would get a little bit of something going on. DuPont's was in plastics, right? Yeah, DuPont's took over and went into plastics and chemicals for paints, all that shit. They were I don't even know the word. Yes. USS Anthony Bourdain looks. I gotta go. Oh, okay. Holy. All right. We need to be able to shoot these Turbo Timmies. Terrible. Chase Brown scored. Okay. All right. Man, it wasn't my T. Higgins. Biotrug, you can use the faucet water to brush your teeth in hotels. You use filtered water in province. I think La Grande has filtered waters. You can drink the water out of the tap at La Grande. Mike Foodie will chime in on that. I was stationed on the Midway from 80 to 82. Good morning, one and all. Fury, good morning to you. Did you hear about, are you here? All the car shit going on out at the racetrack and the parade grounds this weekend. I put that out on Chubbs Dub C's Facebook page just to let everybody know. Boomtown, North Dakota has 33 Philippine school teachers. Her husbands work at casinos. Wow, that's impressive. TD Cincinnati, do you have health insurance? What kind? Kyle and Lenny, no, not here in the Philippines. I've never run a vlog about it because I don't know enough about it. So it would be nice to have that here though. Phil Health, I don't know. I think I'd have to step up to something a little more intense. I'm waiting for Michael Onstad to come back to town to inform us. Cincinnati 14 now, 14, nice. Yeah, Biotrung, again, bottled water. The squirts ain't no fun. I always had the liquid clear medication, live filter if I got to the squirts from the water or food, yes. He's taking some, oh yeah, they didn't quite cook it enough, did they? What's he taking, Imodium? Imodium, I think, is instant. It's good to have Imodium, but or if you eat spicy food, I'll pop some Imodium so it doesn't chew my stomach up. Shit, I wanted to talk to this gentleman walking away from us in Jersey. He had some good information for you, John Allen, about medical. FMP, Foreign Medical Plan. He just had a knee operation and everything was paid for. He also knew a lot about the TRICARE and everything else. So we will catch him one of these times. I should have grabbed him and had him on. I just text Raymond, right on. miss you walking street. Ricky, everybody misses it when they disappear for a while. What are your greatest investments in moving to the Philippines? Is bringing medicine like Imodium, X-Lax, NyQuil, cold and flu, and Tylenol. Good investment when visiting the Philippines. Yeah, hopefully you don't need to use any of that. It's tough to find some of that stuff here if you need it. But it's also nice that you can walk into a pharmacy around here and you can almost get what you need without a script if you have confidence and you bring it up the right way. Or if you ran out of a prescription, you just take whatever you have left, bottle or packaging wise, and say, I need more of this. And they usually give it to you without a prescription. Like Andre, water is purified. Ricky, we'll be going to Club Atlantis here soon. I stopped in yesterday and they're still working on it. They got their Halloween direct decorations up in there, but the painting and some amount of renovations are still going on. So hopefully before Halloween we're able to get in there. What the hell's the date? 17th. Oh, that's right. I just paid rent. Good morning, Chubbs. Love the show. The beautiful content. Tiger Woods support. What's up with Judge Doom and Ace Bachelor? Cool with the fucktard list. No respect for other people. Amazing. Yeah, some people use that kind of stuff for views. People like drama. It's true. He'll get a lot of views on something like that. I just can't do that. I just can't disrespect or talk badly about people. That's their gig. I don't know their life stories, so I don't need to talk about them. Chubbs was not on the list. No. In fact, I just saw Ace Bachelor and had him in a video a couple of videos ago. Him and Mike from Philippines Journey, Our Philippine Journey. We have conversations now and then. That's the first one in probably a year where I had actually met up with Ace and had a few words with him. So, Raymond, there he is, Raymond. Mayor Raymond Mendoza's in the house. Yes, Mayor Raymond. The car shows I was talking about are happening late night Saturday. And I'm going to be there at the parade grounds early Saturday, all the way through till I'll be coming home, I'm sure, and taking a break. But we're not going to be able to do excess Saturday night and dinner. You're here forever, though, I think. So we'll have plenty of time to get out and do what we got to do and check in with the girls. Spread the love. Spread the love. That's kind of a really bad thing to say, isn't it? Spread the love.
Spread the love for $5.
Yeah, right.
Did I film my joke on your film?
Yeah, hang on, let me turn.
About swallow something?
You want to be on it? Say it?
I don't care.
Okay, here we go. We got a joke. Macdo with a joke.
What's the bird of true happiness in the Philippines?
The bird of true happiness in the Philippines? The cockadoo, I don't know.
The swallow.
Yes. There you go. That's a good one. Ba-dum-bum. I need like a sound effects machine here. Someday I'll get my professional setup in my apartment where I can show comments and sound effects and all that good stuff, but can't do it from my phone, obviously. So Red Street is putting up Halloween decorations yet. Can't wait for the. They don't really do much in the way of decorations. I think the bars might throw some cobwebs and some shit out front, and the girls will dress up, and of course all the customers and all the people walking up and down, and the kids. It's more for the kids. There will be hundreds and thousands of kids on Red Street that night.
It's crazy.
The kids, crazy, crazy, absolutely. If you trade the list, create a list of the best YouTubers in the Philippines. I think the Ugly Tourist did that. Yeah, see, he had done one of those. I don't even know them anymore. I don't watch enough of the YouTubers or any of them anymore. I'm always running, and I don't like getting stuck in my TV. Minnesota in the winters, we'll go back to real quick. That was pure marathon TV watching times for 5 months. You didn't do anything but sit on your couch like you guys are doing right now with a remote in hand, flipping between football and me. Not that I appreciate y'all on the chat and watching me, but here in the Philippines, I try not to do that. I watch some football while editing. If it's too much of a distraction, I'll turn on Efren Reyes. I got Efren Reyes on pretty much every day because I don't have to watch it. I can just sort of see it. I like watching some of his shots, but the volume's down and I don't get enthralled. I did jump back into one of my Netflix series that's been canceled to watch some of the reruns. Warriors was a cool Netflix show. I'm disappointed that they didn't continue that. Kind of a Bruce Lee spin-off. It was awesome. The very first episode of Warriors was awesome, where he gets off the boat and he hands the police officers what's due. It's just crazy. It's amazing Ace doesn't make the list. Yeah, there you go, right. Ace is friends with a lot of those in his fucktard list, like WWE, all fake rage and clickbait reviews, treated as entertainment. Yes, there you go. Do they offer and soy? Spread the love, but don't give them babies. No was a good choice. Yes, that video got a lot of views. I knew as soon as I heard the question that I wasn't going to do it, but I needed to bring that topic up, and I didn't want to say right away. I wanted to hear the reactions from everybody. Of course, you get some new viewers that call me like stalker or predator or somethings when they totally don't know what I'm about, which is all right. I understand. Westerners don't understand something like that. You just can't grasp that topic would come up in conversation. It's just so foreign to people in the West. Whereas here, anything comes up in conversation. You don't have to censor your conversations. You don't have to be politically correct here. You can talk about pussies and vaginas and cocks and balls, and you're not gonna have to worry about human or HR. I like it. I like the freedom. I'll probably get censored now from YouTube for saying pussy and cocks and balls.
Is that one of those pronouns?
It's back to spread the love. Yeah.
Those pronouns they use. They, them, us.
Yeah,
pussy, cock, and balls.
Yeah.
What do you identify as?
Whip stips, chain stips, and whip. Yes. Ugly Tourists, the Angeles City Vlogger Association has killed my channel. Chubbs, help. Wow, the Angeles City Vlogger Association has killed my channel. What do you mean, Ugly Tourist? Are you on the shit list? And good morning there, Ugly Tourist. Ugly, run down walking straight wearing only Speedos and an ace mask. Your channel will blow up. There you go. Love the Warrior, Jeannie Cruz. You've seen it. Oh my God, it was an awesome series. Some guys were saying he might have to go to the U.S. to get meds. Yeah, my anti-anxiety, depression, whatever pill I was taking, I couldn't find the exact match We did find a substitute. I was in contact with my doctor in the United States. We ran through a list of availables that were here. I found a substitute, but it was very expensive. I was surprised. I think I was paying $30 for 3 months of those pills in the United States. When I got here, it was like $70 to $100 a month to get a prescription that wasn't the exact same thing. So I said, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to get it off of it. There again, it's all a mental thing. Half of those pills people take, I think, is a mental game. John Allen, gotta go. Danica's calling. Have a great day, everyone. See you, John. See you, John. You should have said okay, then pulled out, and oops, I forgot. Yeah, Jock, I hear you, Jock. Life is good. When did you do the dancing video with LB offering pesos for time? That was way back, probably 6 months into living here. That was a lot of fun. It only worked out the one time. Yeah, that was great. 100 pesos for like 30 seconds. 50 pesos for 15 seconds of dancing on video. We had some music we piped in. That was a lot of fun. I think I had to change the music though in my editing because copyright music was used. Do you feel the older men who come to the Philippines always searching for younger women in their... So why do you think that is? Yeah, obviously they're here looking for younger women. I think a lot of there's a certain class that look for only virgins or for the very young. Yeah. Then I've also heard that some of those men are very disappointed because those girls are so so shy and timid. Starfish is a term that they will use here for girls that just kind of lay there. But yeah.
Term you're looking for is dirty old man.
Yeah. Yep.
You never know. If it is or isn't.
So yes, they're obviously looking for younger. I don't think they're all looking for the super young, but there are some. Chubbs, I'm always on the list, buddy. Views fell off big time. Don't have an explanation. I will just work harder, I guess. Everybody's experienced that right now. It was even something the Filipina P talked about. Ugly tourist. Yeah, I saw it. The numbers kind of hit. I'm not sure the reasoning either. We were just talking about that, Ace and I and Mike from our Philippines journey. I forgot what we decided was the issue, but something changed within YouTube again. It's a roller coaster, as you've noticed. YouTube is hit and miss. Come and go. You'll have good ones, you'll have bad ones. I'll just fly to South Korea. They have met. Yes, I found my caretaker. I'm 62 now. My wife is 35. Our son is 10 now. Yes, there you go. I think when I get to an age when I need to wear diapers and I'm drooling, I'll have to have a Filipina around 24/7. Caregiver, yeah. Leave her everything. Just take care of me till I die. Or knock me off if you want. If I can't move. 33.
And I'm 68.
Yep. Wow. 33 and you're 68. Yep.
Dirty old man, I'm telling you.
Did that drive you nuts initially? The age difference or no?
Not really. But
Yeah. I find a level of immaturity in some, not all, Filipinas. And it's not so much when you're alone with them and you're enjoying vacations or you're doing things. It's when they're with their friends. It's like you notice, oh my God, this girl is so much younger than me. So it's good to let them have time with their friends and do what they want. Unleash and act the age that they want. Because I remember when I was late 20s or mid 20s, the life I was leading and the craziness I was getting into. So you got to let them live at that age they're in. You can't always be overly controlling. Some may want to. You let them hang with their friends too much, though. Sometimes friends can be bad influences. So that's another reason that people don't want them to hang out with friends. All of a sudden your girlfriend brings up some crazy shit and you're wondering, where did that come from? Well, it's obviously that her and her friends have been talking. Your friends have more freedoms than what you're giving them. Changes the whole dynamics of the relationship. So, you know, which way do you go? What do you do there? Stephen Peterson in Pine City, Minnesota. Good morning to you. Good morning. Our Philippines journey. Hey, Mike, what were we talking about? Ugly Tourist was just asking me, why did YouTube take a hit for everybody across the board? Filipina P and everybody. Everybody's numbers went crazy there for a little bit. I forget what we were saying or what you had determined was the issue there. I chose a Filipino with a 4-year college degrees. I won't live forever. Yes, good call. So the guy next to you is confirming because the older men are dirty old men on the record. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Well, I think every man is attracted to a younger woman. When you're living in the States, you're not able to talk about, think about, express those feelings. You got a wife that's right there on your shoulder, looking in your face, or looking at you if you're looking at anybody. And just the whole structuring doesn't allow you to say and do and whatever. That's why when I bring up the topic about me wanting, you know, this girl wanting me to get her pregnant, I got some crazy responses. It's because your mind, your conditioning doesn't allow you to think the way that we think here or act or talk because of politically correctness again. So my wife keeps me locked away. Her friends might steal me. Yeah, that's another one. Jealousy. Jealousy. Always good to have a good woman around you. Yes, Fury. I agree. Wow. Oh, I had the camera flip. Where's my coffee? Yeah, that's Pinchy over there. We better not record Pinchy. You never know what she's going to do. Unless their friends are cute and want to hang out. Yeah, Mike. I like Mike. Mike, you're always the realist in these conversations. I like when the friends come and hang out, especially when you're having like a pool party. And 2-piece bikinis are required, mandatory, no 1-piece. You know, nudity is always allowed, nudity. I've seen some of those parties. I think 69 Rock Bar. His wife had some friends over and there was a quick little blips on some Facebook stories or something, or some covering ups or some stickers over nudities. Yeah. It can get a little crazy around here. If you date a 20-year-old that you need to expect a 20-year-old lifestyle and don't have to control them, limit their lifestyle because of the life is towards the end. Yes, yes, yes. If everyone takes the hit, it's an algorithm change. Yeah, that's what it was. Mike is the president of Angela City Bloggers Association. I missed the meeting at Tequila Reef. Yes, yeah, there you go. Steelers 10, Bagel 17. Wow. Jeff, are you out there watching your Steelers lose right now? Chime in. I don't see your commenting, so I'm sure you're watching football and you might watch this live later. Sorry to see your Steelers losing. Kind of happy since they beat my Vikings. Who what?
Baseball.
Baseball? Oh, Dodgers. No? What are you? Right, Adrian? Dodgers? Toronto?
I'm a big
I don't even know who's in it other than the Dodgers. I know the Phillies lost out first round, and
Toronto is playing Mariners.
Seattle.
Seattle now is one of those, what do they call it, free cities or whatever.
Yeah.
It's bad. But I've been to Toronto. Beautiful city.
Yeah, Toronto's beautiful. I've been to Canada for like 4 hours once.
Rode the train across Canada.
Yeah? Ah, beautiful. I always wanted to go to Banff. Banff. Never made it. Looks beautiful. That's mountainous territory there. Some of those areas. What are they called? Provinces or beautiful.
Started in Vancouver and went all the way to Toronto.
Yeah.
4 nights on the train.
Oh, that would be nice. I like trains. I do like trains.
Me too. It wasn't really crazy expensive. A deal, everything was split. I think it was like, oh, and I bought a ticket. It was like $1,500. Oh, $1,500. And then I got my credit card bill. Wait a minute, that was a Canadian dollar. So I only paid like 13. I said, wow, okay, even better.
I took an Amtrak one time. Beautiful. I love the train life. Do they have trains here? Well, they're bringing the one from Manila.
There's YouTube videos on it.
Yeah, I think Thailand and other countries have trains like that.
They used to have the train used to go right through.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of it, but here there's a video on it that's pretty it goes down south. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. It's like the infrastructure here.
Yeah.
What they got, they just don't take care of.
Right.
Like, look at the roads.
Ugly, you were always invited, but you're too special for us low-life scrubs. Mike, you're saying to ugly tourists. I only dated one Filipino, my wife. My son did the same. This girl's got to go away. She's killing the video here. Hang on. What do we got? Got any change in this thing?
Excuse me.
Here you go. All right, she's already got a handful of change. Good. Now I can turn the camera back around. See what a couple pesos will do, everyone? That's all they want.
Pasensya ng kayo pera.
Yeah?
That's the Tagalog for I feel sorry for you. I have no money.
Okay, good. Good.
One of the first phrases I ever learned how to say.
Yeah. 5432 says, I only dated one Filipino, my wife. My son did the same. Where did you find your wife? Where did your son find his wife? Were you on a dating site, or did you just go shopping around the province, or how did that work out? Robert McMahon comes in with the thumbs ups. There's only 35 likes and 75 people online. Hit a thumbs up, please. Nice. We're low. It must be a popular football game this morning. And there's somebody else's. They're probably doing lives as well. So. My wife wants to bar and club in AC, so I'll follow and party too. Wants to bar hop and club in AC, I think is what he was trying to say. Everybody's got to come here and bar hop. Meet up with Mayor Raymond. He'll show you and introduce you to everybody and get you VIP service. Kiss on the jukebox. Brandon Wayne Wilson. You got the whole name in there, Brandon. 1990. Did you ever do a new video of Amsterdam Hotel? No. I'm lining that up. Weekends. It got into the weekend too quickly. The owner of the Amsterdam is an American. The new owner of the Amsterdam is American. So I'm excited to get in there. And he's got a beautiful Filipino wife that we're going to have come along as our guest Filipina. I hope, I think. So you didn't miss that, Dan Soy. Probably Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to reach out. We're messaging. Take it easy, guys. Good stream as always. Gotta save a dying channel. Gotta save a dying channel. Yeah, it takes some work there, Ugly Tourist. You'll be all right. It'll bounce back. It's almost winter in the United States. The numbers always go up in the winter because people sit on the couch for 5 months, like I've already referenced several times. Nothing else to do in Minnesota but grab the remote, sit down, and eat bonbons and Doritos and drink Mountain Dew.
I've been across Minnesota on the train.
Yeah?
Yeah, I rode it from Chicago to Seattle.
Yep. Yep. I like those stories of like that. You know, if you look back in history, Minnesota was on the Mississippi River, the flour granaries, General Mills, you know, all these different things. What built Minnesota and all these different states. They used to have a series on, I think, Nat Geo. Every state had its own story on there. I really liked that. I really enjoyed that back in the day. Very informative videos. Toronto is 40-minute drive away from me. Mike Foodie chimes in. So is Niagara Falls. I've been to Niagara Falls. My mother and I went out to New York City to see my aunt before I got incarcerated for a stint. We thought, let's go enjoy a vacation before you're gone for a while. So that was nice. Fury, you are correct about the invites for the cars to the shows. So should be good cars. Yes, Fury, I sure hope so. Adrian Smith, Banff, the Canadian Rockies is beautiful. The golf course is the same. Yeah, the pictures and the shit I saw about Banff. Wow, the big hotels, the big like log, wooden, just looked awesome. I never did quite make it there though, so that was unfortunate as all hell. I don't know who that girl is over there videoing all of us. It's probably one of the girls on my dating site. Our Philippine journeys, we went Atlantis the other night and honestly was not impressed, really. I'm looking forward to getting in there and showing everybody what it looks like during the day, turn on the lights. I know they're still under construction, but what are you talking, Mike? Are you talking the girls and the whatever? Or the new management? Or how come it wasn't impressive? I think they were supposed to be doing something like excess with the different colored outfits for the different bar fine amounts. Something missing? Oh, yeah.
You want that right there?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Nick Moeller. Good morning, Nick Moeller from Minnesota. St. Cloud area, if I'm not mistaken. St. Cloud used to be my hangout, where we would go probably like a 20-minute drive from my little town of Annandale to St. Cloud. When we were in high school, we'd go raise hell and race up and down the strip. Division Street was the main drag there. College town, awesome little town. Nick Moeller says, do the races this weekend have a noticeable effect on Walking Street? I'm sure. I've seen some very nice cars driving around town, so I know that they're probably renting, staying in hotels, and what else do you do here other than like at Walking Street at night? I'm sure a lot of them go out to eat at nice restaurants and all, but everybody's got to experience a little bit of Walking Street while you're here. So yeah, there should be some more customers on Walking Street this weekend. Carlos Sainz, hello from New York. I'll be there in November. I hope to see you then. Carlos, you know where I'm at Fridays and Mondays. Stop through and say hello to the world on this live here. Everybody's invited, especially beautiful young women. That just doesn't happen enough.
I'll be lost again.
Dave DeGrant, Ace Frehley has left the house. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. Wasn't Ace Frehley part of KISS? Ace Frehley?
Yes,
Ace.
he was.
Yep. Gene Simmons. I don't know. I used to know them all. Yeah, she'll be back then, so she'll be back. So I don't like giving them, but when that girl sits and stares at my camera and me for like 2 minutes and screws up the live. I had to give her something. Was it the same woman that you both dated? Probably. Taking pictures. Makes me wonder, some of these girls that have frequent customers, some of these very popular girls, what is it like for them to walk up and down Walking Street at night, recognizing 20 different men that they've maybe had relations with? It's got to be very strange for a young woman to come across all these other men. I don't know. I thought about that one night. Take a number, yeah. I mean, they don't really, I think they look and they might smile or do a head nod like, you were October.
It's all about this.
Yeah, it's all about the money, yeah. Mike Foodie, he already went by. Junior already did a little cruise by. I think I had the camera on him. You might not have seen him because he's getting shorter and rounder. Funny little guy. Okay, turn the camera back around. Sorry about the flopper flips, guys, but there's some people, hello! Some people I'd rather not have on. Dude selling plants. Is that a marijuana plant? That's a fake plant. Yeah. Let's ask him if he's got some marijuana plants. Yeah, it's highly illegal here. Highly illegal here. My wife only needs to see 11 USA states to see all 50 states. There you go. My wife met his Filipina nurse on a gaming channel. They live in New York City. Wow. My son, I think you meant to say, met his Filipina nurse on a Major League Baseball championships. Larry Hicks. Ah, yeah. Is that real? Oh, it is, yeah. How much? Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It looks good, but no thank you, no thank you. Yeah, no thank you. He just dug up his neighbor's plants. Yeah, no, okay, I'm good, thank you. Here they all come.
Yeah.
That's why I got to turn the camera around. These are the ones that you can't communicate with. That's that new ordinance or whatever. That you got to get their approval to have them on camera. And this one now, it's got a sign that probably says I need prescription money. What's that say, Macdo? You know Tagalog?
Hindi ko lang Tagalog.
All right, where are we at? Go Mariners. I met my wife in Dumaguete. I've never been there.
They call it Dramageddon.
Dramageddon? Yeah.
So many corners with them.
Yeah, yes. Too many foreigners can cause inner shit between each other. So yes, I've been looking at La Union, San Juan as a place to go to once the weather clears and I'm able to travel. Vegan, Pangasinan, 100 Island, Baylor on the other coast. La Union really is interesting to me. I'm going to reach out to the Congressman Poggi before I go because I think that's where he used to always go. He invited me at that one time, but I want to see what his thoughts are if he still goes up that way. I think Poggi just canceled classes. He's got some new law that he's putting in place, or not law, something, ordinance. He wants to do online teaching because of not the earthquakes, some issues going on. I don't want to get political, but I'll be reaching out to Poggi and see if we can't have a little meeting to see how his new congressmanship is going rather than mayorship. Mike, you missed Braces. She was here early. Now she must be working. Take my 10-year-old to ski lessons this winter in Minnesota. There you go. That's probably a safe area to take ski lessons because the hills are very small. We used to bomb the hills. I was part of the ski club in high school. Our chaperone, one of the teachers from our high school, was shit bombed every time we'd take us there on a bus. He'd be passed out on the bus ride home. We'd have to wake him up or almost carry him off the bus. It was fun though. It was a fun night. I don't know how long we skied from. Probably school got out at 3. We'd go immediately afterward, like 4 till 8, probably. Only like 4 hours on the ski hill, and that was it. But it was cool. It was cool. There's more to do here in Minnesota than that. Not much though. Yeah, Nick, I was talking about that earlier. 5 months of winter's coming up. Oh. What do you do in the winter, Nick? Let us know. What do you do? Anything exciting? Or do you hibernate like I did for 5 months? Sit on the couch. Or I'd go play in my garage. I'd wax my car, or I'd tinker with my Jeep. I'd do shit like that. It was nice to have that awesome garage because I could hide away from my house. Kevin Agi, is the Ugly Tourist channel still a thing? I thought we had its funeral for the mole. Yeah, he's still here. Hector Gupa, whatever happened to Jay, that Japanese American who used to vlog in Lake Union? Yeah, Jay Hidoshi, he's still around, I think. Again, I don't watch any other vloggers or anybody, so I don't know. I sure did a lot of TV watching, like I said, in the States before I moved here. Late arrival, yes, shout out to Nicole. Yeah, she was here. She's here somewhere, I think. You going live next Thursday when the Vikings are playing? Ah, they're playing again? Late night? Wow. Or is it a morning game? Rodney says hi. Hi to Rodney if you're watching, or let him know. Hello to Rodney. I still have his motorcycle helmet. If and when he ever comes back, I am holding his motorcycle helmet. Where's the Filipina videotaping us? I want her not to blur me out. Right. JC Chubbs looks back to normal on the streets. What's the update on the shit show field progress with the holes? Oh no, they're still dragging pipes and doing shit. They first buried there, got that 24-inch pipe in the ground there. I thought it was for water flow, but no, it's for the smaller pipes to slide in the bigger pipe. Again, I think everybody says it's power for the train upcoming and all, but no, man, they are making a mess and dragging their ass and referenced all that. I don't know. Screwing traffic up. Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Peter Chris. Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Ace Frehley. Man, that band was popular with the face makeup and the high shoes and the badass rock and roll. My brother had every tape from Kiss. Remember that Columbia music group? You get 12 tapes for a penny. All you had to do was buy another tape every other month for the rest of your life. Yeah.
Speaking of the devil,
there we go.
Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley, yeah. He was the 2-star, the Silver Eye 2-star guy. Yeah.
I saw him once. They put on a good show.
Yeah. There's a couple songs I like of theirs. But my brother kind of played that music so often, I just didn't, I took a disliking to it. Good morning, chumps. Hello. Welcome, massage. I'm stopping by a massage place on the way home. There's a girl that works at one that I want to see what it's all about. And the massage. I asked that once of you when you was enamored with the XS girls. Your answer was that we all been with someone, can't change the past, rather not think about it. Yeah, right. Eskimo brothers, keeping warm in the same igloo. How would it be for the guy walking with a popular girl on Walking Street? Yeah. Yeah, well, a lot of guys would be probably happy for you or proud that you're holding a beautiful woman's hand, knowing what's going to happen, but then also thinking that you just paid a lot of money.
Or they could think, been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Been there, done her. Yeah. You gonna stay in Angeles forever? Charles Bronson says, yeah, this will be my home base. Absolutely. I like the action, I like the turnover, I like the racetrack and airports, all the tourists, all the women. Yes. Soon Junior will be wider than a manhole. Yeah. Yeah. He is getting bigger every day. Professor, the ladies I've been with tend to say hi like we are just meeting, and they are not shy once you've been with, and their co-workers I've been with do the same. All right, there we have an answer. How do the girls react around when they see men that they've been with? Professor knows. Professor knows. Professor, I got my darts. I carry them in my trike. Not my trike, I saw a trike in front of me. I carry my darts in my motorbike.
You've been here too long.
Yeah, I went by candy yesterday. In fact, I got to go get a shirt today again. And I'm going to probably go throw a set of darts or two this afternoon before pool league. See if I'm a rock star yet or if I need to practice every day. You and Rodney went on that motorcycle trip. Yes, we did, Stephen. We went up to the Puning Hot Springs on the back roads. We went by one musical artist's houses somewhere along the way. Black Eyed Peas guy, whoever that band member is that's from the Philippines here. La Union is an incredible spot. Thank you, Charles Bronson. I look forward to going there. It looked like a lot younger crowd and a cool little resort town. Maybe it's a big resort town, but I like the beach. I like that feel. I look forward to seeing it. And there were surfers. So you're always going to have somebody out on the water that you can watch and tape and video, and women in bikinis and food. The part that sold me in the video was the barbecue. I missed my barbecue. Had an annual huge barbecue and chili cook-off that drew masses. Okay. Brother, don't go north. Visayas is the best in the Philippines. Yeah, but I need to use my car and I want to hit Luzon before I do other island hoppings around here. Plus, I don't plan on traveling every single week. You know, I'm here for a long time. I don't need to see everything real fast. Travel videos, when I'm a lifestyle vlogger, aren't going to get me a lot of views. It'll get me some, but there's already travel video or vloggers that people are already watching. Same with like food video people. If I do food, it doesn't get the likes that it could. So, and I'm not going to switch over to a foodie, and I'm not going to switch over to a travel vlogger, but they will get included because I try to include everything in my vlogs. A wide variety of different things. Yeah, Chuck, the lady I gave a few pesos to, ratted me out to her friends. I know, that's why Plant Man came by. You must have skied at Powder Ridge. Yep, that's where it was, Nick. Absolutely. 15-minute chairlift ride and a 2-minute ski run down. If you're a YouTube blogger in the Philippines, you have to do Boracay, El Nido, says the ugly tourist. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Major tourist spots. I will get there eventually. I noticed you're parked in front of your apartment on your video. Do you have a garage or covered area? No, I don't. Dr. A Condos does not have that option to garage anything. The other studios I looked at right down the street from me from Dr. A's, the El Nido apartments, I think they were called, the ones with the awesome rooftop to watch the airport, they got underneath parking. So that would be nice.
Well, they're talking about Ace Frehley.
He died, yeah. He just died, yeah.
74?
Yep. You should check out the private double room at Touched by a Rose in Hensonville. I stopped by there, Mike. I did stop by there. In fact, it was one of the options. I think it was too dark. They didn't have an option to turn the lights on, and the bed was a little too close to the other bed next to it. I tried moving it and I couldn't move it, so I had to kind of rule that one out. But I know what you're talking about. I'm still again looking for the right place for the massage for the girl so I can video. I'm not getting a massage. A girl's gonna get a massage. Adrian Smith says, my father always said nothing is for free, son. I never did the .01 Colombian scam. Nothing is for free, son. No. I never did the .01 Colombian scam. Am I missing something? I'm trying to figure that out. My brain doesn't work so good without marijuana. Kidding, joking. Got my new ones also, Professor. All right. I went with 24 gram. I think you had said get 28, but they didn't have it. And I bought some extra flights. I bought the smaller flights. I opened them frickin' things up and I tried to put them on and they fell apart. They were like dry rotted. So the place I went to, they got all kinds of dart gear, but I don't think they ever sell it. So I might get another set. I think I only paid like 750 pesos for my set of darts, which isn't bad. We're gonna see how they throw. And we'll go from there. I'm not gonna go overboard like I used to do, buying all kinds of shit and then find out that I'm not into what I think I'm into. So, the free albums. The free albums. Let me see, I never did the Colombian scam, the free album. Got my new ones, okay. Where are we at? Peppermo, what's up? Am I late this morning? Love your vids. Yes, Peppermo, you're late. That's all right. At least you're here saying hello to everyone. And I appreciate you, my friend. You've always been you're a longtime Chub Club member, so I always appreciate the support you've shown me, the monthly Chub Club membership. I shoot everything from Province Life dating and marrying a Filipina, bars and clubs, food and everything. There you go, Wayward. I think it's entertaining. I know it may slow down our new subscribers and everything because we don't specialize in a niche. Chad from CB Media is blown up because he only does one thing. He shows cars and racing and boats and stuff like that. And I have no problem being a wide variety vlogger, lifestyle, show everything, keep everybody entertained. Jack Tripper, since tourism is down, are the girls bringing down their prices? Yeah, no, not yet. Going up. There was a gentleman I was talking to. There's a couple Korean bars that are for sale. The Koreans aren't showing up like they used to, and some of the Koreans are even pulling off a walking street now. The Korean competition between each other drove those prices up. So the Koreans are starting to invite everybody walking up and down Walking Street rather than just Koreans into their clubs. So there's a noticeable decline in Koreans these days. Yeah. Maybe the Korean era is coming to an end. I think the death, or a few deaths, has shaken them up. Yeah.
I lived in Korea for 20 years.
You lived in Korea? Yeah, that's right. Wow.
2 Korean wives.
Crazy.
Yes, I am.
Woo! Todd chimes in, don't let others tell you what to do. You can take suggestions, but really your opinion is what counts. Do the videos you want to do. It has worked out well for you so far. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of people will conform to their comments and only do things that commenters or subscribers tell them to do. That's not me, as you can tell. And I don't care if a car racing video only gets 1,000 views. I know that if I mix in some girl videos and some topics like can I get a girl pregnant, we'll get 4,000. I could chase up and down Walking Street and gain a lot of subscribers and talk about only girls and stuff like that and do a lot better, but that's okay. I'm good with what I'm doing. So Todd, yes, you're absolutely right. I got 29 gram. Holy shit, Professor. That's a heavy dart. I look forward to playing these darts though.
Just go too.
Okay, I'm off to start my live stream on YouTube, TikTok together. Oh my God, first time doing this. Wayward, good luck to you. The more you do it, the more people you'll have join the rooms and everything. 77 people right now, 49 thumbs up. So I appreciate everybody.
389.
Michael Wong, do you have any Korean friends? Yeah.
Oh, camera's pointing the other way.
There was some properties that I was showing. There was a Korean investor here that built that house in Savannah, Greens Plains. I think he realized that real estate's a tougher market than he thought it would be. Nice guy though, but that's about it. I don't have any other ones. They're so tight knit. They're such a tight group that you can't really get into the Korean group here. Do you speak Korean, Macdo? A little bit. How many Korean friends do you have here? You?
That would be a big fat.
Big,
This many.
big zero for you. They're pretty tight knit. They don't.
I had 2 Korean wives, so
2 Korean wives. How was that? A Korean wife.
my whole take is, first time I was in Korea was 1976.
Yep.
The Koreans didn't have too much money
Okay.
then,
Yep.
and they were okay, most of them. But now they got money. Enough said.
Yeah. All right. All right. There you go. There you
I
go.
don't want to make no enemies on your channel here.
Yes. All right. Let me ask you this, viewers and people on the live right now. How many Koreans are watching? Chime in if you would. Hello. Are there any Koreans watching? There's my hand itching like a bitch. Got them no-see-em bugs around here.
It's a beautiful country, though.
Beautiful country, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of parts of it.
Yeah,
It's got
I
the
believe
same
that.
problems that they got here.
Yeah.
Like, I was just talking to the Grab driver. I said, I didn't mind driving in Korea.
Yeah.
It's just like here, traffic, but finding a place to park.
Yes.
That
So
is
bitch.
it.
Yes. Baguio. I just watched the video on Baguio because again I'm researching places to go.
Nice.
I found that to be a real pain in the ass to find a place to park. But then again, I went on a Saturday. We only did a day trip, and it's like a 3.5 hour drive to get there. So I'll be going back and spending the night, maybe 2. I like that town.
I went there.
Cooler temperatures.
I went there in September, so it's pretty warm then, right?
Yeah.
And I stayed in the hotel. Where's the air conditioner?
You don't need one.
You don't need one.
Yeah.
Open up the windows.
Open the windows. Yeah.
Nice.
Put on some warm flannel pajamas.
Except for the all-night karaoke downstairs.
Oh yeah.
But just in the hotel, and it wasn't that great a hotel, but
Right. Jack Tripper wonders what my average monthly expenses are. You know what? I don't know. My mother worried about money so much that I don't worry about money like that, but it's good to know, sure. I know that my expenses are considerably less now that I'm single. In fact, I was just paid my rent yesterday. My electric bill came to like $3,800 for the month. The previous month was $4,000, so I think that's my average electric bill now. So just for my rent and my electric, from what my rent and electric was in my other apartment, I'm saving over 12,000 pesos a month, just those two. Figure in the food, supporting somebody else. I gotta be saving 20,000 pesos probably a month from what I was the last 2 years, or yeah, 2 years. So it's, you can choose a lifestyle here, your expenses, your apartment size, and how much electric you want to use, how much you want to eat out. entertainment.
That's a big expense.
Yeah. I'm so glad I don't drink.
Well,
That's an expense that can get spiral out of control, especially when you lost your common sense and you're sitting there with beautiful women and they invite their friends over and you've had too much and then you're the weekend millionaire or the one-day millionaire and
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah. That's smoking too. My God, there's a lot of smokers here. Not that it costs very much to smoke like it does in the States, but
Oh, cigarettes are cheap here.
yeah, $3.50 a pack, I want to say. I don't know what they got up to in the States. What's a pack of cigarettes cost in the States, you guys? Let me know. I still have my GT Hammerhead darts, 24 gram. Won the Ton 80 shootout a couple of seasons in Okinawa. Love throwing darts. Peppermo, when the hell are you going to come and visit? Ever? I look forward to playing some darts again. I really do. I got to see what my game's all about. I think I'm going to be all right.
I gotta go see your buddy because I have another meeting with an attorney today. So.
Yeah. Oh, you out? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you grab
Nice
my
seeing you
meal?
again.
Did you? You keep grabbing my meals, man.
Because nothing's free in the world, right?
Nothing's free.
So if I'm gonna be a rock star
Yeah,
on your
okay,
channel, I got to pay.
You got to pay. Well, thank you again, Mac.
You're welcome.
Thank you again.
You're
Good to
welcome,
see
sir.
you.
Yeah, nice seeing you. Right?
Come back whenever you want.
Usually on Fridays. It
Yeah.
depends.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I found my expenses are a lot less the more I stay off Red Street.
Yes.
Walking Street,
Yeah.
Fields, whatever you want to call it today.
Are you a drinker?
Not maybe once or twice a week.
Okay.
Usually,
All right.
And usually it's going out with friends, but
Yeah.
all my friends here are getting. If you live here and you go out, and you eventually get tired of this
Yes.
down here
Yes.
because it's the same old thing all the time.
Yes. I realize that as well.
And if you want to hear some good rock music,
Yep.
go on Lollipop
Okay.
and tell them you want to hear Macdo's playlist.
Macdo's playlist.
Yeah.
I got a playlist for you.
Yes, oh yeah.
Awesome.
A friend of mine's a DJ in there, so.
Okay. Hey, as long as we're on that topic, let me talk about ABC and the crew that comes over to MGC on Sunday nights when we play Pool League. It's a whole bunch of DJs. They party all day at ABC Rooftop and they have their pool parties and beer pongs and all that. And I was asking them, we'll see you.
Take it easy.
Thank you again. I was asking him if it would be all right for me to vlog all of that. And he says, yes, I'll get you set up. Just come and buy a couple bottles for the group of us. Have some fun with everybody and I'll set you up. You'll be able to video everything. We'll get some special stuff. I was like, well, what does a bottle cost? A bottle is usually about 5,000 pesos, 6,000 pesos. So for 12,000 pesos, I can go make a video. But then I thought about it and I'm like, well, if I do that, I'm gonna get copyright music because it's all loud as hell. I'm not, oh, look who's here. Hey, wave. Hello. She's got her shorts on. So the ABC thing will probably happen, but I'm not going to go spend 12,000 pesos on a couple bottles when I don't drink and I'm not going to get involved in it all. I just want to video it all, which I can do anyway. But the copyright music, I'll have to put my own music over. Sure looks like a fun time, but I had to decline. You know what's funny is one of the DJs is from Lake Minnetonka in Minnesota. Paulie Mack, I think it is. Great guy. We have great conversation every Sunday night now when I go in there. That younger crowd is living life. Makes me wonder what this younger DJ guy does. I think he must have some family money or something. Because they blow a lot of money. If they're drinking and partying every Sunday at ABC and then they roll over to MGC afterward, I mean, that's a lot of money these guys are spending. And these girls that come along with them are all dating foreigners. Or they're paying for the girls everything. They even pay the girls to come with, I think. So again, if you're wondering what your expenses can be here, it depends on what kind of lifestyle you want to lead. I'm a cheap Charlie, and I have no problem saying that. I went for the lowest and cheapest rents always. downsized everything I do. I do go bar hopping there again now and then. But like Macdo says, if you're always doing it, it kind of loses its luster after a while. Yeah. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? How do you want to work it? What do you want to see? That was a fun rhyme to say there. Back to $12 to $15. Professor Smoke, $12 to $15 for a pack of smokes. Holy shit. Smokes Ontario, Canada is $23 Canadian or 18 US a pack. Oh my God, Mike Foodie. No thank you. Mike, you don't smoke, right? Chuck W is here. It is $8 to $11. Wow. When you going back home to the States to visit family? Hopefully no time soon. Sorry to say that, Mom, if you're watching, but it probably won't be till I absolutely have to go back. And that's usually for bad reasons. Definitely not going to go back in the winters. I have a class reunion probably coming up in a year and a half that I'd like to go back and again rub it in my classmates' faces. Because the last time, the day before my class reunion, I retired. So it'd be good to go back at that 5-year thing for another class reunion and say, hey, how is everybody? How are your lives here in Minnesota? Smokes in Australia are about $60 a pack. Pack of 25. Wow. Todd, a partner costing you $20,000 a month is added expenses. That would be a great number for most. Morning to all. Question: where to go for darts? Fun. I know there's a dartboard that's pretty cool out at Thunderbirds out on Perimeter Road next to Candy Bar and Black Satin and Margarita Station. They got a cool board. On top of the Sunset rooftop deck, or rooftop bar, on top of Candy 1 and 2, they have 2 dartboards. In fact, today they'll be playing from like 4 to 8. And then the first Saturday of each month, they run a dart tournament at 3 in the afternoon. Other than that, I know like Acel Bar, which we're going to play Pool League today at, they have dartboards set up, but I've never seen anybody playing darts there. Jeannie Cruz, $9 to $12 a pack in Virginia. Ugh. That's a habit. Man, there was some guys I worked with that smoked 2 packs a day. So say it costs you $10 a pack, $20 a day, $600 a month. Holy shit. That's like 35,000 pesos a month. No, not worth it. Find someone drinking habit. What is DJ probably getting it for free? Yeah. Yeah. Candy White has monthly tournament first weekend of the month. If I'm not mistaken, yes. Yes. Candy White. No, it's not Candy White. It is the on top of Candy 1 and 2. The building that Bill Kazmaier lives in. Bill, hello if you're out there. Paulie Mack was a DJ at High Society in his heyday, and he has been in AC a long time. Yes, he's got a Facebook page. I'm friends with him. Impressive young man. Paulie Mack used to be at High Society, didn't he? Yeah, I think he jumped around. I think all these DJs that come and party on Sundays, like I'm talking about, Chris Delaney, Paulie Mack, can't remember the other gentleman's name, but yeah, they got a pretty darn fun crew that they run with. Impressive. Which bar or club has the hottest girls? That's like asking a fisherman in Minnesota where the hot spots are. You never divulge where your hot spots are. I did go by Club Casino here. Day shift looked good the other day. Day shift at MGC used to be some of the hottest girls in town, but they got rid of their day shift. I've heard 123 Club has some very young, beautiful women. Like everybody else that comes here, just poke your head in, spend a couple minutes. Hello, my friend. Say hello. There he is. Hello. Lollipop. I don't smoke tobacco. Mike, I knew you'd say that. That's why I baited you on that one. I love when you say stuff like that. We need to go to Thailand together, Mike. Francis Coconut. What does it say? Francis Kokuenko. Me too. Never been in New Hampshire, Rhode Island. 10:32 p.m. in Washington, D.C., USA. Francis, good morning. Fury. The breakfast video, which would be your number one? Well, I got Neil sitting next to me, so I'd have to say no. I'm not going to say Phillies. ZRV. I love the smoked bacon. I like the small atmosphere, the friendly staff. I really like ZRV, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. You got to go either late or super early to get a seat, and it's always packed in there. Again, to me, breakfast is just something to get in my stomach so that my stomach anxiety is taken away. I could eat anything. Just again, I'm not a real foodie. I do my bacon and eggs everywhere usually. Mix in a French toast now and then. So I guess, what about you, Fury? What would be your number one of any food places around here? Wow, look at her on that motorbike. Sexy. Damn. Native Indian cigarettes on the reserve are cheaper, to $3 to $5 a pack. Can't get caught with them though. Oh, yes. I didn't watch this breakfast video yet, but my favorite. There we go. Mike Foodie chimes in with the same one. Did the girl suspended from MGC come back? She was doing it in the club instead of bar fine, taking it outside. Yeah, they got brought back pretty early. Desmond had suspended them, but the mama son said, no, we need to cut that in half. We can't lay them off for whatever the term was that they got suspended. I just see that one of the mainstay day shift girls probably got burnt out and left. I was messaging her last night because we're friends. She kept messaging in her story on Facebook that she's leaving Pampanga. So she up and cruised, and I wondered why. I think they get burnt out. I think they need a break as well. So in our messaging, I said, are you gone forever? She says, no, I'll be back, but I just need a break. I can't imagine. The employers, the hours they put in, what they're put through, go through. It can't be fun to do that forever. It takes a toll on your body and everything else. The drinking, and then some of them start to smoke. I understand why, but I feel for these girls. Not the type of life I'd want to lead. So, yes, crazy. Never been to ZRV, always candy, so need to try it out, I think. Yes, Fury, you should. Go with like 10 probably, so that you're not dealing with some of the crowds. Candy's another good one. That chicken Caesar salad, oh, to die for. Love it. Smoked bacon is the trick. The other bacon is okay. It's kind of a gummy thing though. I made the mistake. Everybody kept talking about the bacon at ZRV for months. And then we had gone there a couple times. And I'm thinking, what the hell's wrong with these people? This bacon's not as good as they say. You have to order the smoked bacon. It comes with certain meals. And I heard you couldn't get just a side of smoke. But the other day when I was there, a gentleman said, I want the smoked bacon. I thought it came with the meal. Give me a side of the smoked bacon. I think he only paid like $1 or $1.50 for that extra side of smoked bacon. So I think they do give you a side of the smoked bacon if you want. That's the trick. Smoked bacon. Nick Polar. I used to be bacon and eggs, but over there I love pork tocino and eggs. Can't get that in Minnesota. Yes. In my grab orders for breakfast back when I was in my other apartment, because we were too lazy to get up and get out of the place now and then, I do the tocinos, tocilogs, tapalog, taplog. I think I did it too much and I got burnt out. Sorry that I keep flipping, but there's some people that I just don't want to have on here that may come back and say, hey, blur my image. So yeah, I do make mixing in a Filipino food now and then. Have I adapted to the taste of Spam? No. No, no, and no. Fried Spam, whatever else you do to it, it's still Spam to me. Again, that was a joke food from where I came from. That was a very last resort when you were a kid and your parents had no other food in the house and you'd find a can of Spam. And you'd try to cook that and enjoy it, and no thank you. Does your barber color hair? Yes. Yeah, he's got colors there. The little green boxes. Absolutely. Do you still use silverware or do you eat with your hands? I try not to eat with my hands. I was raised on silverware, but now I'm getting better. Sometimes if I order like a mang inasal, it's easier to tear that chicken up and mix it in with your rice and shit with your hands than it is to try to fork it off or cut it up or anything. So yeah, I'm using my hands more and more. Todd says, always liked CRV on the reasons I took you there for your first time. Prices are very reasonable compared to the other places. Was a customer the first week they opened and stayed ever since. Absolutely. I just like the staff too, man. They remember you in addition to the great food and prices. Absolutely. I like that place. Jeannie Cruz, not all of us are retired. Got to work early tomorrow, so bye for now. Enjoy your day, everyone. See you, Jeannie. Sorry you got to work. You're almost done. You only have another 10 years. Joking, I know it's not that long, but it probably feels that long. Thank you, Jeannie. We'll see you. Are you still watching your Korean drama shows all hours of the night? No, hell no. I haven't had a Korean drama show on since the split. No, 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 no. I don't even like watching subtitled. The voiceovers in English without subtitles, I'm good with. But subtitles are a pain in the ass. Korean drama, no, no, no. They're all kind of the same story. Not a favorite of mine. Not at all. Not at all. Ricky, mash Spam into pork with a fork, mix it in with mayonnaise and sweet pickle relish. Like when you're making tuna fish, it's not bad. Well, now that might not be bad. That might not be bad. That relish would kind of mute some of that pork nuts in a can or whatever the hell Spam is. What the hell is Spam anyway? Reminds me of like the remnants of pig feet, hoofs, and noses and horse meat. I don't even know. Wow. Chicks on bikes. Beautiful. Lady police officers. A lot of them roaming these days. There's no way to make Spam good. See? Nick's on board with me. Nick's from Minnesota. Shit, Hormel, I think, was based out of Minnesota, or Spam back in the day. It might still be. Again, when it's that close to home, I don't know. It's just not the same. That shit would sit on the shelf in Minnesota at grocery markets. It was like a last resort. Even when you knew you were gonna have even when you knew you were going to have a week-long blizzard and you're going to end up with 4 feet of snow and everybody would shop and clean out the shelves at grocery markets, I think Spam was the only thing left. Nobody wanted it. Here, it's a delicacy. Or in Hawaii, it's like a highly sought-after meal in a can. Thinly sliced Spam, fried crispy like bacon, served with eggs and rice. Damn good. Mike, are you high right now? One of the best places around is Sage in Clark. Ah, Sage. Is that in a casino? Look at all these police officers. Like I'm talking. Crazy. I love that there's so much more police presence these days. Everybody thought that after the elections they'd never see these people in blue anymore. You sure do see them everywhere these days. Oh my God, Brian Russell comes through with something. Let me look here. Hang on. Let me catch up with the message. Sage. I think that's in a casino. I've been to a couple casino restaurants. JR took me to a restaurant one time in the Hilton. Very good. Expensive, but very good. Ricky USA, do a 1/4-inch slice with sweet pickle, relish, mayo, and toast. I might have to try that. It's still based there. Oh my God. Spam is hot dog meat in a can. Yes. Todd says Spam meat is a canned cooked meat product made from a mixture of pork, ground pork, ham, salt, water, potatoes, starch, sugar, and sodium. 1937. Thank you, AI. Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, Brian Russell, what's the cleanest and most Western style long-term rental over in Angeles? What is the cleanest and most Western style? Todd's on. Let's see what Todd will chime in with. How much approximately for budget? How difficult to rent them? Waiting lists. Cleanest and most, thank you for that. Super thanks, Brian Russell. Most Western style long-term rentals. You know, where I used to live was super impressive. Letitia Suites, Western style. The landlord there did it right. Acquired many, many units there, remodeled them all, spent a lot of money, super clean. A few of them are Airbnbs. If you want to do long-term, he'll cut back the Airbnb and let you do a long-term rental and cut the rates. I know a 1-bedroom's like $35,000 a month. When I was there, I paid $29,000 a month. So again, you can negotiate. Loved it. Letitia Suites. What is the cleanest and most Western style long-term rentals? There's a lot of them that you're gonna pay, especially if you go to like a Candy or a One Euphoria, or that's where you're gonna find Zeppelin Suites. That's where you're gonna find Western style, but the prices are gonna be expensive. You're probably looking anywhere from $35,000 to $55,000 a month for a 1-bedroom. I hear Candy has got waiting lists for condos for sale and stuff. It's a hard call. Facebook Marketplace, they will advertise such expensive Western styles all the time. Again, negotiable. The International Spam Museum is in Austin, Minnesota. I'm sorry, Austin. You have such an embarrassing Hall of Fame or Spam Museum. I wonder how many people go to the Spam Museum. Ask AI how many people attend the Spam Museum in Austin, Minnesota per year. I'm interested to know. God dang, that's just crazy. Mike Foodie chimes in with the mattresses in La Grande are Western style thick. Very nice. Sage is in Margot. My father has been there with my sisters. They enjoy the food. What the hell was that? Oh, I popped the bag. Damn, you are. Good for you, Mike. Good for you. It took you a minute to realized that I was directing that question to you. You were probably zoning out a little bit. Thank you for the answer. Wish I was. Todd says the most Western style here would be a high-end condo or a house in an upscale subdivision. Prices would range from about 35 to 500,000 pesos a month. 500,000 pesos a month. That's what I paid for my car. Just under $10,000 a month. Whoa-wee. Wow, that's crazy. Sage by Ardesia. Ardesia Resort and Spa, Barangay Margo, Angeles. Okay, I know where Barangay Margo is. That's where Decca Clark is in part of. Just on the other side of the wall. It's surprising that the polar opposites from Clark to get across that wall into Decca area, the night and day difference. Unreal. Clark is its own monster. It's so nice there. It's such a nice break. I look forward to going to the car stuff starting today. It's going on right now, in fact. I believe it's at the racetrack right now. There's car exhibits and food bazaars and all kinds of other shit going on. Tomorrow, like I said, I'll be at the Cars and Coffee on Clark Parade Grounds at 7 a.m. Tour de Elegance begins at like 8:30 or 9 or 9:30, and they're driving out to the racetrack. All weekend long at the racetrack, there is stuff going on. So if you're a car fan, go to the racetrack this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and you'll be able to see some exquisite cars. I don't know if there's races. I know Mark Savino and the race cars are already there, so there's some kind of racing going on. Look up Facebook Clark International Speedway if you want the exact breakdown. I also posted it on my Chubbs WC Facebook page as to what hours and what shows and what's going on. So Brian Russell, did that help you any which way and whatever with some of the prices and Western styles? I hope it did. $600. Yes. $35K. Yes, yes, and yes. When people first move here or come and they stay at places for a while, that's a fee that you can afford because you have a big pocket full of money or savings or whatever. You budget for it. But then as longer you stay here, well, in my case, I just downsize and downsize, and I'm glad I did it that way because I wouldn't have been comfortable in where I'm living right now from what I came from. I wouldn't have been comfortable in I would never be comfortable in a 10,000 peso Filipino owned, run bed space for some of these places. Some of these guys are living. It's just such a, I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the cockroaches. I couldn't do the non-ceiling windows. I could not live without an air conditioner. These are all things that would drive me nuts. What am I hearing? Sounded like a V8. Sure are some nice cars around town right now. Sage is a very large complex, several hectares in size, just after Decca Clark on the left. Look for the security guards. Okay, right on. Mark's girls are cute, kind of chesty. Man, they're chesty. Now, I've done the comparison, and if you had to choose one or the other, which we all kind of do now and then, say it's the last people on Earth, which one would you choose, Mike? I don't know if they're watching. I know they're in town because they're part of the whatever. They're going to be modeling out there again. Yeah. It's cool that he has the same girls coming back for all the events that he does. Cool girls. Very popular. Very good models. That Carmen does a lot. She's always somewhere doing something, shopping and showing stuff and sponsors and everything else that she has. I wonder how much money. Maybe I can ask her this weekend when I see her and bring her to a video again what she makes a year. I don't think she'll be truthful, but it sure would be interesting to know what a model like Carmen makes. Fritzy's got a great boyfriend, beautiful young woman. She's the smaller of the two. Not that Carmen is big. Besides chest size. Where we at? 74 people, 59 thumbs ups. We got a super thanks from Brian Russell. Appreciate that, my friend. We're into an hour, 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm going to be signing off here. What's the score of the football game, you guys? I can't see it from where I sit. I need to move over when I choose these Fridays. 27, Cincinnati. To head in the way. So I don't know. 27 to something. So again, we'll be touring the Royal Amsterdam Hotel on Walking Street. Early week. Todd, give me a shout if you got something that you want me to show. Sandra, if you're out there, give me a shout. We need to do some more housing. I'll be looking at Facebook Marketplace for some other places. Maybe jump into a 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 peso a month place if I can find, if they return my calls. What else we got? We got this weekend's adventures with cars and all. Trying to think of what else is on the docket. I don't remember. So 27 to 24. Wow. Which one would I choose? The smiley one. Perfect answer. Perfect answer. Me too. Boy, they're smiley. We'll see if I can engage a conversation rather than an awkward. If you watch the videos where I'm interviewing those girls, my mouth doesn't work so well because I'm kind of enamored. They're kind of the same way. Yeah. See if we can get a little more in-depth conversations with the girls this time. Bunny burger. But I'm gonna sign off, you guys. Like the balconies overlooking Walking Street, across the street. I Walkabout, I think it is. Yeah, Walkabout has balconies. Skyfalls Hotel there, where Poppy's restaurant used to be in the main level. They got balconies. There's limited balconies, but it'd be awesome to have a balcony room on Walking Street to overlook all the craziness. Gary, I'll find you tomorrow somewhere. I know you'll be out there. Kevin, like the balconies? Yes, we did that. I'd be curious if they have kids or married. You know, I don't think they have. I don't think they're married. I don't think they have kids either, but let's find out. I'll ask you. So, everybody have a good weekend. Thank you, Robert McMahon, and everybody. I'm not going to go individually. It would take too long. I know so many of y'all, and I appreciate everybody checking in with me, saying hi, and committed to my channel, and showing the love. Stay tuned for some videos and the lives on Fridays and Mondays. I don't think I've been late. I might be early, but you guys are the best. All my Chub Club members, a lot of them right now I see with the moderator, little wrench there. Thank you for coming across. Thank you for helping me out and always being my backbone of my channel. So that's it, you guys. Have a good weekend. We'll check in on Monday and tell you what happened this weekend. Look forward to doing some more car videos and interviewing some girls and some hotels coming up. So adios, you guys. We'll catch you on Monday.